Craftaholics, and if this is your first time here, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Peggy, and welcome to my studio. Sorry about the glare, guys, but as you can see, I got the new Tim Holtz Trimmer from Tonic Studios, and I watched Tim's introduction video on this a couple weeks ago, and what really sold me on it is it only weighs like 2.5 pounds. It's very lightweight, and yet it is a powerhouse. Now, my current trimmer, and I'm not getting rid of, is a Fisker's Precision, which I love that trimmer, but it weighs a ton. So if I need to do something while I'm videoing for you guys, I can't lift it up onto my workspace. It just weighs too much because I have lost over half the use of my right arm due to certain things in life, which at some point maybe I'll talk about. We'll see. But if you guys are really interested. But let's get on with the trimmer. And I will link Tim's video below so you can see his presentation, showing cutting a lot more things than I'm going to do today, so you can just see what this little baby could do. Sorry about the yawn, guys. It's really early in the morning. But first of all, the blade is in this housing, and it actually runs on gears. So if you need to dull it, you replace the entire housing, which is only like $15, and they're not on the market yet because it's brand new. But I will tell you, the one that Tim Holtz has been using, he's had it for a year to really put it through the ringer, and he has yet to replace his blade. It hasn't even dulled. So it does have a hand. I'm going to turn it this way now because you've seen the hole. It does have a hand guard so you can hold your papers and whatever securely while you're cutting. This, if you buy one, this does wiggle, but it's made to do that. So when you're cutting, your hand will naturally sit and rest on the side, and it pushes the blade up against where it cuts naturally. So you're not going to get a wonky cut. You're going to get a perfectly straight cut. It does go out to 6 inches, which is nice because my precision only goes to, I think it's 5.5 or so. I actually have to have washi tape marking where 6 inches is because it's in the middle of the fold. But this also has two extendable legs, one on the top and one on the bottom that go out to 12 inches. I can't get the whole thing in the picture here. You also have the ruler that's in the middle. I'm going to put these back because I don't really need those right now. But one of the neatest things is, let me get my glasses. Hold on. I need my eyes so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. There are some pretty strategic markings on here. It doesn't look like it, but I'm going to pull it up and hopefully you can see. I know it's kind of hard, but at 4 1/4 and at 5 1/2, the lines are dashed. So if you're cutting a regular card base, you can line up right to those markings and you can cut fine. And then there's other markings, like, I'm going to put it down because it's hard to hold it up there. But there's 4 by 6, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 is marked there, 3 by 5. So there's different markings to help you cut easily. If you have bad eyes like I do, they're kind of a little difficult to see, with the dashed lines you can see. I know it's hard with the lighting and everything, but they are there. So, what can you cut on this? Almost anything. If you try to put something too thick through, it will not go, and it will let you know it's too thick. But I'm going to cut some things and show you what a beautiful job this little ditty does. So, I'm going to start with the thinnest, and I'm going to work my way up. So, first thing I have is just regular copy paper, which, it's a paper trimmer. You get a beautiful cut off of that. Okay, I'm going to put this aside because I'm going to need it again in a minute. Well, actually, I'll put some pieces. Next is some 65-pound cardstock. I'm just going to trim a little bit off. Just hold it in place. it goes through like butter. And you get a beautiful, crisp cut. Sorry. I know it's hard to focus. This is 80-pound cardstock, getting a little bit thicker. And again, it slices through like nothing. Like there's nothing there. And again, a nice and crisp cut is left behind. This is 110 pounds. And I have cut, I think I've only stacked 2 pieces so far to cut. But again, a little bit more force, not much. But even with my bad hands, I can do it. And again, beautiful cut. Then I'm going to cut a little bit off of these. But I've got a piece of vellum. And it's so effortless when it glides. It's just effortless. Again, beautiful cut on that. Then I also have transparency film, which I use to make windows and things. Although this is a little flimsier than I usually get, but that's beside the point. But I'm going to put that down. And again, if I can I'll pick up this piece. You can see, again, gorgeous, beautiful cut. And the neat thing is, it's marked every 1/4 inch. So if you're cutting like 1/4 inch strips or something, or 1/2 inch, you just move along. You can follow the grid, which is easy. Now, this is to me, this is the impressive part. I'm going to put this down this way. Piece of medium weight chipboard. I know, don't cringe. Okay, I know you're cringing because I did when I watched him do it. Okay. A little more force, but it goes right through. Again. Just a little bit more force, and it cuts the chipboard beautifully. Here's my paper again, my copy paper. But it still cuts this. Again, with a beautiful crisp edge. It's a little powerhouse. Let me move these out of the way. I will not lie. This paper trimmer is an investment. But if you're someone like me who has a problem, and this is not sponsored. Please don't think that it is. I bought this with my own money. Like I said, it is an investment. But, like, I have problems with my hand. For me, it's worth it. Now, the regular price for this is $100, and I know it's a lot of money, but it's going to last you for years. And I got mine, I don't know if it's still on sale now, but I got mine on scrapbook.com, and it was like $20 off. If you can afford it, I highly, highly recommend to buy it. Now, the only problem that I have had is my friend Jennifer from Genevieve Designs, she makes templates that you cut out, and I have a hard time lining up to get like a precision cut. I just haven't done it very much, so I don't have a lot of practice with it. But for me, I kind of have a hard time seeing the edge when I'm cutting because the bar is there, and it's a little difficult for me. But that is the only problem that I have with it. And for that, I still have my Fiskars that I can use. But I do highly, highly recommend it. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Share it with the crafty friends so they too can see the beauty of this new tool that we have at our disposal. And also, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. And that is all I have. I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.